Anytime is midweek. One of the reasons I'm happy is because there are lots of games to pick from. And why is that? Because it's the Champions League and the Champions League is back. This particular game week is very exciting because we have a lot of big games to look forward to. I'm looking at the fixture list now and I'm seeing some very juicy fixtures. We have a repeat of the Champions League final. Real Madrid, taking on Borussia Dortmund. We have Arsenal taking on Shakhtar Donetsk. We have PSG versus PSV. Juventus taking on Stuttgart, Leipzig, and Liverpool. And the big one itself, Barca welcome Bayern Munich to Camp Nou. So those are the games for... And we also have Aston Villa versus Bologna as well. That's another very, exciting game on paper. That is...
Barcelona back up Camp Nou?
No, Barcelona Bayern.
Yeah, you said at Camp Nou now. At their Camp Nou, have they done the stadium finish?
Sorry. Sorry. Let's take that again.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're starting again. Okay. Just don't
No. I won't start again. I will just start from that part. And Barcelona, Bayern. Yeah.
At home to Bayern.
Yeah, and the biggest fixture is Barca taking on Bayern Munich at home. So all of these fixtures promise to be exciting, actually. But at first glance, what are you thinking about? In terms of betting options and all, what is coming to your mind at first glance?
Goals.
Actually, looking at these games, honestly, they look like good goal
I think
markets.
we're going to see a lot.
When you see fixtures like Atalanta, Celtic, Juventus, I don't think there'll be much goals in that one. But when you look at games like Monaco,
Brest,
Milan, Club Brugge,
Monaco,
and stuff like that.
Manchester, Sparta Prague, the goals odds.
Young boys, Inter, Salzburg, and Zagreb, Leipzig, Liverpool. Actually looks like a good market for goals.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the big game itself. Barca take on Bayern. Once upon a time, you could make all the memes 8-2 and whatnot. But I don't think we are going to see anything close to that. I actually think both teams are very, very, very
probably
close.
say a draw.
They're actually very close in quality this time around.
Bayern
are not that dominant side we used to know before.
Yeah.
So in fact, if you ask me, Barca can actually get a result.
Yeah, absolutely.
They might actually go on to get a result.
They're looking very strong. And now both teams have lost so far in Champions League. So
they have a point.
It's a very important match.
Yeah.
Both will be chasing the 3 points. And I think we're going to see goals.
Yeah. And they have two informed strikers now. Going by their last game.
Yeah, Kane and Lewandowski.
Kane scored a hat-trick. Lewandowski has scored 5 goals in 2 games. So both strikers, wanting to prove a point. But give us your bold prediction for that game, Barca Bayern. Your prediction and your betting prediction. Scoreline prediction
2-2.
first. Okay.
Scoreline prediction.
Betting prediction.
Both teams to score and over 2.5. Is there?
Yes, there's an option like that, of course.
Both teams to score and over. I think the odds are not even going to be as high.
Yeah, because of both sides, the quality of both sides, the caliber rather of both sides. My betting prediction for that game would be not even corners. Anybody to win and over 1.
So you don't think a draw will happen?
No, I don't think a draw will happen in that kind of game. Somebody will either make a mistake, and I think there might be a red card in that game as well. I don't know why. I just have a feeling that there might be a red card in that game.
There's no Casemiro in this.
Anyways, so Arsenal. Now, people are now afraid to... It's funny how things can change. That's life for you. We might do 99 good. Just one bad. People remember you for your bad. Arsenal that people were hailing this season now, they lost 1 game to Bournemouth, and now people are saying avoid Arsenal. Fair enough, it's allowed. But now my question to Betano is that Betano are giving us now 1.11 odds to beat Shakhtar. They are giving Shakhtar 28 odds to win. Do you think those odds are misleading?
They are not. I mean, Arsenal at home against Shakhtar. He was supposed to be one of the best teams in the world, not just even in the Premier League.
Yeah.
And so far, I mean, you went to Atalanta.
Yeah, we considered only once in the Champions League.
And you beat PSG at home. So I think that... no, you've not considered at all in Champions League. Did you consider PSG?
No.
I drew 0-0 with Atalanta.
Actually not considered.
So, of course, you can see why at home against Shakhtar, you're expected to beat them, especially if Saka plays. So I think it will depend on Saka.
Saka is actually going to be back.
So it's not missing, but I think goals will be scored though, or even corners.
Yeah.
So if you want to be safe, if you're afraid of Arsenal, and you want to be safe. We know Arsenal will most likely win this, but the odds are not very good. So you want something higher, you can go for corners. Maybe 7.5 or 8.5 corners.
So Real Madrid, Borussia Dortmund.
Madrid will get dominated again as usual. They'll use one moment
to come on top.
Anyways, Mbappe to shoot 5 times because he's always shooting.
Brestois and Leverkusen. That's an interesting one.
Now this is the point where I'm now afraid for Brest because after this they're also playing Real Madrid. They're playing Barcelona, so it gets harder from this point on. But at least they've gotten their 6 points.
Yeah, fair enough.
And they're at home here. I feel like they should just, if they can even get a draw out of this, it'd be nice for them.
Yeah.
And Leverkusen are quite vulnerable.
Yeah, they've been on and off this season.
They have to be able to smell blood and probably get something out of it. But I think there'll be goals in this one as well. But again, Leverkusen games, when it comes to goals, the goals market, the odds are not usually good. Because we know that Leverkusen will probably play 4-3 or 3-2 or something. So if you're looking at somewhere to, like a market to look at, probably maybe both teams to score or over 2.5, you should be able to get up to 1.3 odds.
Yeah.
By the time.
Fair point.
Yeah.
Aston Villa, Bologna, they gave Aston Villa 1.62 odds to win.
I mean, I think they win.
I actually think they win as well.
They're at home.
They're at home, and I don't know, in the Champions League they've been playing so very focused, they feel very different and all of that. But Leipzig at home. What can you say about that game?
Tricky.
They gave Liverpool 1.95 odds to win, almost 2 odds to win, and that's
personally I'll avoid this game. If I'm not
even corners, I will avoid it.
I think goals, even though Leipzig.
Or I might do Liverpool to win or over 2. Liverpool to win over 2 because Leipzig might score 2 at home. They will have a point to prove.
Yeah,
that's actually very. But Man City, Sparta Prague 4-0,
7. These are the kind of games that Man City used to farm.
Yeah, they always take their farming chances well. They take their.
Alan will score 5. So this kind of game just puts Alan to score at least 2 goals.
Anyway, so give us your best value picks. Just pick maybe 2 or 3 games. You can look at.
What's Monaco to win?
Monaco to win. Let's see. Monaco to win is 1.40.
That's very, very good.
Yeah.
1.40.
And so if you say Monaco to win and over 1, that would be like almost 2.
Monaco, they are very good at doing 1-0 when you expect them to score more. But I do think that they win. But if you want to do even Monaco to win in that half, we even give you good odds, at least 1.2.
Yeah.
Considering their straight win is 1.4. But I'd go with Monaco to win. That's one that could give you very, very good value. Then PSG PSV. I see a lot of corners in that game. See a lot of corners in that game because PSV are no pushovers. And PSG can be very annoying. But of course, they'll be going with Dembele. Dembele is going to shoot anyhow.
Yeah.
He likes shooting anyhow. And it always leads to corners. It's kind of like Doku, the Doku thing.
Just leave Doku where he did. Leave that guy.
The Atalanta Celtic will collect.
Are you sure?
They will collect. The way they collected from Dortmund.
Let's see.
No, I just lost.
Yeah, let's see. 1.50 for Atalanta.
I think last weekend they played 2-2 or something.
Yeah, they blew a 2-goal lead.
And they are going to play Atalanta.
Yeah.
Atalanta are very ruthless.
And they've struggled on the road. They've struggled on the road this season.
Yeah. And they just lost to Dortmund last time out. 7, was it not 7-1 or something?
Yeah, it was 7.
So I think Atalanta will beat them fairly comfortably. So it goes. For this Atletico Madrid-Lille game, I see fouls, funny enough. So I think cards are going to be quite a lot in that game.
I'm actually going to utilize that cards option this game week. I will utilize it. For me, Arsenal Shakhtar, no go. Both teams will not score. I think both teams will not score. You probably get about 1.80 from that.
Yeah.
I think both teams will not score, personally. Then, I don't know, Aston Villa to win and over 1.
Yeah, I see that.
Aston Villa to win and over 1. Then, for Benfica Feyenoord over 2.5 goals.
Yeah.
Benfica Feyenoord.
Yeah, those are 2.5 goals. Yeah.
But anyways, we have loads and loads of games to pick from. But of course, because we are waiting to see lineups and we're waiting to hear, pressers from managers, and also we are not doing live odds here. But make sure you stay updated in our Telegram group because we'll be giving you loads of betting options for you to play ahead of the match days.
Yeah.
On Tuesdays, there will be codes. On Wednesday, there will be codes. On Thursdays for Europa, there will be codes. For Conference League, everything, there will be codes. Just follow us on all our social media handles and particularly join our Telegram group so you don't miss every single thing, because our Telegram group is where we post the most codes. Our Twitter, we post some codes, but we don't post everything. But Telegram, you get all the codes right there in front of you. And of course, we'll be here again to discuss the results from the Champions League and hoping that we're celebrating some green tickets as well. We're hoping to hear from you in the comment section below. Tell us which game you are looking forward to and your predictions for Barca and Bayern Munich. Will there be revenge this time around, or is it going to be a boring fixture? Who knows? And can Arsenal bounce back from their shock defeat to Bournemouth? And will Real Madrid continue, to show us if they are the Champions League kings? All of that and many more we'll get to see and talk about in our next video. And on that note, stay tuned.
Ciao.